Executive Warren Evans is asking the state to declare a financial emergency for that county.
It is the first step towards a consent agreement with the state as the county tries to get out from a $52 million deficit. We are joined now by Wayne County Deputy CEO Richard Kaufman at our downtown studio. Thank you so much for being with us. I want to start by asking you the first question a lot of people have. They hear this, they think about what happened with the city of Detroit. Is this the first step towards the county declaring bankruptcy?
No, Wayne County is not going bankrupt. And the reason we're not going bankrupt is because Warren Evans has taken the courageous step to be proactive. Since he became Chief Executive Officer of Wayne County, we have taken tough decisions. We have made great progress in curing our structural deficit. The problem is we're about halfway there, and to do the other half, we may need, we hope we won't need, but we may need the extra authority that a consent agreement will give the county.
Richard, let's talk about how we got to this point. Obviously, you say there is no concern for bankruptcy, but financially we're in some dire straits. Was it because of the failed jail? Is there anything specific that you can point to? Was Bob Ficando's mismanagement part of this as well?
There's a lot of factors that contributed to the financial mess that Wayne County is in. And the biggest factor, frankly, is no particular person's fault. It is the drop in property taxes as the result of, as the result of the recession and property values going down.
But the failed jail.
The problem was that when that.
But the failed jail.
The failed jail is a part of it.
Yeah, I was
going
to
say.
say.
The problem was that people. Yeah, and the jail is a definite part of the problem. The bigger part of the problem is that when those property tax revenues fell, no one years ago figured out that we needed to do something about having our expenses meet our revenues.
What would a consent agreement, I'm sorry to interrupt, what would a consent agreement allow the county to do? Why would that be such a magic thing for the county?
A consent agreement would allow, if we cannot voluntarily come to terms with our stakeholders, which is mostly our unions, it would allow the county to determine what those provisions would be. It would allow us to have savings and modification of future pension benefits, and would allow us to reduce our health care costs.
So let's talk about a time frame here, Richard. When we talk about this, and you're saying you're going to get us out of this, what is the time frame to get to the point where Wayne County's on financial stability?
Well, October 1st begins our next fiscal year, and it is our goal to have, during the time that Warren Evans has been in office, to make the adjustments necessary in pensions, health care, restructuring of government to solve our $52 million structural deficit. That's our first main issue. After that, we've still got other challenges, but that's our main issue right now.
Richard, some commissioners told our Jim Kurtzner today, and he's going to have a full report about this coming up today at 5 o'clock, that they were really blindsided by this, indicating to him that they feel like the deficit has been reduced. The trend is continuing with the work they've been doing. I know you say time is of the essence. What do you want to say to those commissioners who felt blindsided by this?
Well, we didn't want to blindside anybody, and it's a little bit ironic that our successes are causing them to have this feeling. We have had successes. We've saved $20 million in health care costs recently. We have reduced other costs by restructuring government. So they did see these successes and figured we were on the road to solving our problems. And we are on the road to solving our problems, but we're now to the heavy lifting, and we're now to the place where we can't go the rest of the way unless we can have the stakeholders that haven't stepped up yet step up to take their fair share of the shared sacrifice.
Well,
if that doesn't occur, we have started the process.
Yeah, that is Wayne County Deputy CEO Richard Kaufman at our downtown studio. Richard, thank you so much for joining us on The Now today.